This is an introduction to a new tool developed here at Blokkz. It's a Woodworker's centering punch. Because of its appearance, we've nicknamed it the Squid. And it's a polycarbonate shell with a stainless steel punch rod. The idea is to place the squid directly above the material. You want to keep it vertical, and in case of this dowel, it's a little hard to keep vertical, but you can see that the dimple is very close to the center. If you're off vertically just by a tiny bit, it's not going to be centered. But if you keep it perfectly vertical, you'll have a very well centered hole or dimple in the end. This is a larger dowel, a little easier to keep the squid vertical. You can see here you have a very well centered dimple in the material. This is a 2-inch diameter dowel, by the way. This is the largest material you can do, and this is 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. You wouldn't think this would work, but it does. And there you can see the dimple is pretty much right in the center of the crosshairs. A feature of the squid is the notches in the legs. And the reason for those notches is so that you can center punch rectangular material by placing the corners, the diagonal corners in those notches, and tapping the punch rod, and you have a well-centered little dimple in the end. Of course, you can do the edge also, which is a very simple thing to do. The punch comes disassembled, and there are 4 nuts and bolts and a punch rod and the 2 shells. When you assemble it, these bolts need to be tightened to the point where the punch rod just starts to bind and then back off just slightly, and that will eliminate all the play in the rod. You'll get very accurate results.